Kyle, Doom here, bringing you a bunch of hidden base locations on Extinction within the Sunken Forest area. Now, some of you are going to know of these spots, and thus you know that some will not work on official. I no longer play official, so I can't really tell you which ones do and don't work anymore. And I don't have any plans on going back to official since most people just offline raid you anyway, so if there's any of you who want to just leave in the comments the number of the spot that does not work so the other viewers can know, I know they'd appreciate that. Also, this video is going to have a lot of spots for smaller bases. There's going to be a couple for medium, maybe like one or two for a large size tribe. Now this spot number 3 coming up here, it's a very hidden spot, and if you don't watch YouTube videos to find out like where this spot is even, you're highly unlikely to ever know about it. It's a very easy to defend spot since it's pretty much like corridors that you have to go down on each level that you build. So well placed turrets, it's gonna make it a nightmare to get through. Downside is you cannot place it like a teleporter in here without it meshing in. And when I go to the bottom here, you'll see that the replicator doesn't work down there because that's sticking in a bit as well. So depending on the server you're playing on, they may not allow that, so just be aware of that. But otherwise, pretty solid spot for defending a bunch of your valuable loot. Now these next couple spots right here, they're not really the most hidden, but they're kind of tucked away a bit for a solo player. About halfway's up from the ground, so not too bad there. And just tied a little base back in this corner. Store a few valuables back over here too. Kind of spots people aren't gonna notice unless they purposely fly up along there. Now this location I like because it's high up off the ground. And it's tough to see unless you go fly up in this spot as well. And just set some cliff platforms with your turrets on some pillars. Okay. And then over here you're kind of hidden in the leaves, so it's tough for them to really notice you. There's a lot of spots like that in the Sunken Forest. You can hide a little tiny base behind some leaves, and unless they fly back there, it's very tough to even notice there's anything up. Pretty much like looking for a needle in a forest. This one here is the same deal. It's gonna be high up. Place your cliff platforms and turrets how you like. If you're up high enough, it's real hard to see you. This spot, it's a real small spot, but I like it for storing some of my loot. And the other nice thing is that there's a source of water back in here too. But you gotta be careful with your flyers, because you can end up getting them stuck in the water. It might be a pain trying to whistle them out there without falling down. This spot's gonna be for the larger tribes. There's 3 entry points though, so it's kind of more to defend than some of the other spots. But it's such a nice open area. On the bottom there, you can see the big opening. And then there's one on each side over here. Good spot that's kind of tucked away in the side of the map though. Now this spot you gotta be careful, because there's been a few times where the game like teleported me to the surface while I was flying through here. That's something Wildcard needs to fix. But no, it's real tucked away. Can hide some loot back in here. Put up a little base. Way back in this corner. Some nice storage area. So I'm going to be coming out with another video in hopefully a week that shows a bunch of other spots around Extinction outside of the Sunken Forest. It's actually a lot tougher finding spots outside of the Sunken Forest, since there's just not so many for some reason, but Sunken Forest has a whole lot of them, especially if you're a smaller tribe.